Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, welcome back to Bloodborne. Bloodborne indeed, blood covered, soaked to the bone with blood, just as it should be. Right, yeah, we were making our way down into the sewers, okay? I'm just thinking, best approach, right, we'll have to come back to that side afterwards. Let's drop here for now. I forgot, with the old fall damage in this game, they're not as lenient as they were in Elden Ring. Sekiro, it made sense because you're a shinobi, like you know, you're conditioned for that sort of thing. Okay, so these dudes are quite annoying, a little bit tanky. Oh. Again, probably best to avoid standing directly in front of them if you can. But I want to say they can drop blood vials, but also potentially, what are they called? Bold Hunter's Mark? Don't vomit on me. Actually, I might want to equip these. Quick. Bold Hunter's Mark, yes. I think they can drop those. Could be entirely wrong, though, about that one. So, good old enemies that puke on you. Bullets. Thank you. Right. Is there anything down here? No. Oh, hello. I missed you. There are illusory walls in this game, but I think they could just be in the Chalice dungeons. I think they are. Now, I've just realised something. I should have gone up that ladder first. Oh. Let me clear out these dudes. I heard a crow drop behind me too. Where are you? It's you. Beautiful. Anything else down here? Nope. So, oh. That's interesting. What were they trying to achieve there? Kind of just using the second phase of this weapon, but just flailing about. Right, yeah, let's go up here first, because this is going to lead to another shortcut and an NPC too. Okay. Not just an NPC, but an NPC that'll have a side quest for us as well. Oh, I never dropped down for the beam. Oh, now I feel stupid. So stupid. Well, I'll have to go back for that one. Oh, now, I remember this item because I think this is a Madman's Knowledge 2. So, I forgot to mention with Madman's Knowledge on Insight, in order to be able to level up, you need at least one Insight, okay? You need at least one insight. That's because you can't interact with the special doll that's in the Hunter's Dream. Oh, you're out of incense. That's not good. You can't interact with the doll that's in the Hunter's Dream, which is how you will level up in this game.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door.
You know it.
Heaven's the depths of depravity.
What gave it away? The smile? The blood? Oh, hello. I'm drinking kombucha. Oh, whoa. That was definitely a parry moment. That was too soon. I prefer when you had the brick, honestly. Nice try, buddy. Wide open. Yeah, I'm drinking kombucha at the moment. Part of the reason is I've been on a bit of a health drive lately, and I am told, well, it's my mum that got me into it, for God's sake. But she swears by it that not just kombucha, but she swears by this whole live culture / good bacteria. Idea that if you top up the good bacteria in your gut, they will kind of help you to like deal with any nasties that come into your body, including, you know, like when you eat bad food and stuff like that. So I don't know, it sounds a bit too good to be true for me. I think ultimately you just got to eat better and do more exercise. That's how you're gonna, you know, be healthier and lose any excess weight. But we'll see. I'm also having yogurt as well, Life Culture yogurt. So we'll see how it goes.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Please go look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt.
My mummy.
She went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
Well, sounds like you have some very very considerate parents there, my dear child. Yeah, I'll find them.
Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Yeah, I won't miss it. I don't think she'll miss it either, honestly. The red brooch. Tiny music box.
It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
Well, that's probably not foreshadowing anything terrible. So, we have a music box. We have to find her mummy and daddy. Her mummy and daddy. Right. How am I going to get back over onto that side? I guess while we're here, we can at least drop to the other side of the sewers to get a couple good items, including. Oh, these guys are still dead. Oh, that looks comfortable. I forgot we haven't actually been back to the Hunter's Dream yet, and I probably won't until I get to the next boss. To be honest with you. Okay, so yeah, this side. Okay, so that's where we took out all the dudes by the pyre. And then back here, the way to the other side of the sewers. So we definitely want to come down here because we're going to get one of the best armor sets in the game. And I'll show you. Oh! I didn't think you'd be so cheeky there. Let's try and parry you. Wait. I hear the second one. Gotcha. Nice. Okay. I remember there's a beam on this side too that we want to drop down to. No, not this time. Another thing to consider in this game is counterattack damage. It does exist, so I think it works against enemies and it works against you too. So if you're performing an action like swinging your weapon or rolling, maybe even using a blood vial, I'm not sure, but if you get hit during an action, you will take more damage. So it is quite punishing in that respect. Okay, now where's... Okay, there's ratties. Where is the... There it is. There's an item. And let's make sure we line up properly. Huh. 360 no scope. There we go. Not entirely sure what a rat was doing with a throwing knife, but I will not question it too much. Also, give me my HP back, please. There's quite a few of you boys down here, and gals. So you're the agile one. Whoa! What do you drop? More throwing knives. Interesting. I wonder if they actually drop Madman's Knowledge in this game. I can't quite remember. Because usually rats in Soulsborne games drop what's it called? Humanity, or whichever version of humanity is in that game. Right, one last obstacle. Watch your back. I'd say these guys are actually a little bit more dangerous than the torch dudes. There it is, people. This is the hunter set. So this is what's on the cover art. This is the main hunter gear of the game. Okay. Now armor in this game doesn't matter too much. At least we got rid of the blood for now. Armor in this game doesn't matter too much. So you can sort of wear what you want or mix and match what you like. But ultimately it's more about the fashion. Okay. More about the fashion. So we have some sort of winged cap. And of course, a little cloak with belts and buckles. Very cool. Trench coat, yeah. Very cool. What does it say? Oops. You can see, sorry, you can see the difference in stats too. So it's a big old boost. Yeah. One of the standard articles of hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. A fine piece of hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing Yharnam's beastly threat. Recognizable by its withered feathers, this cap is fashioned after one of the old hunters. There we go. I wonder whom. I wonder whom. Right. Probably going to take some damage here. Ah, shit. Honestly, lucky to be alive. Well, now we know they have twerking in Bloodborne. Was that one of the latest patches? Maybe, maybe. Cannot unsee. Okay. Right, more sewer dudes. I might heal actually, because it could go south very quickly. No, 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 no. There you go. It looked like they hit each other at one point. So, there might be an item down here, and another dude too. Okay. Oops. But I will go back for the item on the beam. Do not worry your pretty little heads. Yes, right. For this guy, run down the tunnel. Keep running. If you give them a chance, they will charge you down the tunnel. So, let me just give a little rectal exam. So, pigs are weakest to just being backstabbed, okay? Or butt stabbed in this case, I suppose. Saw hunter badge. To think some people actually do that. Not necessarily to pigs, but to cows. They stick their hand up their you-know-what. I'm not entirely sure why. I can't remember why, but I'm sure I've seen it on TV before. On TV, okay, not the internet. I promise. Up a cow's foo-foo. Oh, maybe if they're pregnant, maybe. If a cow's pregnant, maybe they're feeling for the calves. Oh, well, usually this guy blows themselves up when they hit the boulder, and it tends to be hilarious. But he actually managed to do it on this occasion. Good for you, buddy. Okay, so I'm gonna pop up here quickly, but only quickly because shit, kite one. Only quickly because the next boss is up here. And it's actually the first mandatory boss of the game. Ah, too late. You are definitely tougher. Ow! Okay. Another thing about blood vials is that they are finite in this game, okay? You will have to farm them if you run out. Otherwise, they do. That's the boss up there, so we're not going there just yet. They do replenish when you teleport to a new area, okay? However, they are the only thing that replenishes. Everything else you'll have to get out of your storage box manually, which is quite frustrating. I know over there. We do get to go over there at some point. I think it's called Hemwick Charnel Lane. Yes. That's an area. Speaking of areas, if we look down here, actually... Ah, yes. Can we get a better view? Not really. But down... Actually, that is a boss arena. That church thingy down there that's in ruins. That's a boss arena. Yeah, there we go. So this place is actually called Old Yarnum. So this is the place that they said was burned. Burned by the Healing Church for some reason. So we'll get to go down there eventually as well. Now that boulder very kindly took out all these dudes for us. Now that leads back to the tunnel where the pig was. But we're going to take the lift because this is our last shortcut for Yarnum. This part of Yarnum, should I say. And we might as well go back for that item that's on the beam. And then because I'm super duper duper lazy, I'm probably going to use a Bolt Hunter's Mark to go back to the Hunter's Dream at that point. Because then we are ready to level up and take on our next boss, which is, for me personally, a lot more difficult than the Cleric Beast that we fought. A lot more difficult. Okay. Oh. God, the ragdoll's spawning in every time. Spooks me. Right, we need to be on this side, yes. This better be worth it. It's because excuse me. It's because I left the episode at that point, which I don't usually do. I like to get to I like to finish a level before I quit the episode, but I do want to try and be good this time round and not do like 2-hour episodes if I can help it. That's another thing. If I wanted to do the Chalice Dungeons, I was thinking I'd have to do like at least 2-hour episodes. Because you imagine if you have to fit in a Chalice Dungeon, then you have to do part of the story, and then there are like 24 chalices in the fucking game or something like that. So I could see it racking up very quickly. Anyways, take me back home, please. There we go. So, now that we have some insight, things should look a little bit different at the Hunter's Dream. Sorry, take a drink. Okay, it took us to the last lantern, but now we can teleport back. Things should look a little bit different. Ah, hello, my dear. So we can now buy stuff from the shop. There are actually 2 shops. There's one up there. That's the Insight shop. This is the Blood Echoes shop. Actually, do you know what? How much is a lantern? Do you know, I will buy it. I will buy it just to get out of the way. It says you can buy as many as you like. Only get 1 because you only need 1 in the entire game, okay? And there are other things for sale too. Oh, yes. We'll have to use that eventually. There's the Kirk Hammer. Pretty good weapon. You can also buy the Repeating Pistol. It's good damage, but it uses 2 Quicksilver bullets at once, okay? So I would say ultimately it's less effective. Yarnum set. You can sell items, okay? I would not recommend sending your cold blood here because it is worth less if you sell it directly to the messengers. So we will obviously talk to the doll in a second, as you do. But to begin with, there are more gifts. Consume insight and ring the beckoning bell to enlist the cooperation of hunters from other worlds. Silencing blank ends such forms of cooperation. So we can ask for help, and we can send people home that we don't want or like, which is great. Imagine if you could do that in real life. I'll put my silencing blank here, just in case. Just in case I want to send like an NPC home as well. Did I buy the lantern? I think I did. Yes. I'll put that there. So, lantern. There we go. So that will stay on until you die. If you die, you'll have to put your lantern back on. Consume insight, ring the old hunter bell to enlist the cooperation of old hunters. So that is what we need to summon NPC hunters, I believe. Buy with insight. Okay, so I've only got 4 insight, but I might... Oh, no. I might as well get this. This is how we offer help to other worlds. Okay, so people who are looking for help. This one is the sinister one, so this is how we invade if we want to be a nasty. There we go. So there's not much at the moment, but the more you progress through the game, the more this shop will fill up with goodies. So do you know what? Well, actually, is there anything else to put? So this is our storage box. Anything I want to store? Yes, I can store weapons and stuff that I'm not going to be using. Okay. It's worth mentioning some enemies are scared of fire. I say some, like there might be 1 or 2 types of enemies in the game that are scared of fire. Okay. This is the workshop. This is the main bit where we upgrade our shit. No explanation. Interesting. Fortify weapons. Okay, yes, I did actually find some blood shards, didn't I? So I'm not going to bother with the hunter's pistol. There's not much point. That's primarily going to be for parrying, not for dealing damage. But I think I am going to level up the saw cleaver. Probably to +2 or +3. Let's just get it to +2 for now. I might do it to +3. Also, unfortunately, there is a durability system in this game, which means you have to repair your weapons. Very rare, though. Depends on what weapons you use, but it's quite rare. You shouldn't have to do it too regularly, and it doesn't cost too much. There's a note here. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. So I tried to do that in this person's accent there, and you'll see why.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am... Gammon.
Got there in the end.
To you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Sounds like a riot, gammon. With your one leg. Long John Silver over here.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the doll, should it please you.
I always love that line, but it's always creepy as well. Even the doll, should it please you. Use her in what sense, gammon? What have you been up to? Okay. Did I... Yeah, I looked at the rest of those. So, the doll, like I mentioned previously, is going to be our way of leveling up. So, for now, I'm going to crunch all of these. These are our soul items, okay? These are our... What do you call them? Hard souls, okay? So, use these, you get blood echoes, right? Hello, my dear. So, look here, a little secret as well. Excuse me, a little secret as well. So she responds to your emotes. Puzzled by that one. How about sitting down? What do you think about this? Okay. Sorry, I'm interested. Aww. So, as you can tell, she's obviously a sweetheart.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
Oh, it's not that sickly. Do you know what? Her voice sounds very similar to what's she called? The Maiden in Black from Demon Souls. I wonder if it is actually the same voice actress. I've never confirmed it myself. Talk.
Did you speak with Gehrman? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose.
Obscure in the dreaming world. I do actually wonder what that means.
Ah, the little ones, inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them. Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet?
She's on about the messages.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
I suppose, apart from the horrifying vagina faces, yeah, they're pretty cute. Pretty cute. Also, I was looking before. Do you know, I've never actually realised this. So when you get blood splatters like this is where people died. But I've only just realised that they're crying. It looks like they're crying because the hunter has died at the spot. So they're mourning the hunter. I never actually cottoned on to that, but it makes sense because you can literally hear them sobbing. But I kind of just thought it was the sound they made anyway. Weird. Anyway, can we actually level up now?
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Your soul.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Oh, it's usually me that has to bow down. I feel kind of bad. So, how many levels do we get? Ooh, 10 levels. Very nice. So, we could do this if we wanted, if we were a dickhead. No, I kid. So, what am I going to do here? Like I said, I'm doing a quality build. That means I'm pretty much, guys, going to be leveling. I know it's boring. I'm going to be leveling up strength and skill evenly. But, I tell you what, I'm probably also going to level up endurance and vit evenly as well. Like, yeah, it is kind of boring. I apologise, but I think that's just what I'm going to go for here. I'm going to let me prioritise strength. There you go.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
So the weapon I want, we will get it fairly soon into the game. I'm not quite sure. I can't quite remember what the requirements are for it. Okay, I will tell you now. It's a big old sword, and it's probably the most popular weapon in the game. Okay, but I've used it since time immemorial. Before I even knew that it was a good weapon. I've just always been drawn to big swords, okay? Especially in the Soulsborne games, like the great swords are my go-to weapon. So, I apologise But at the same time, I will, you know, play the way I like and also play to my strengths too. Now, on that note, let's go back. We can finally take on the next boss of this place. So the quickest way, where's going to be the quickest way? Central Yharnam. So, let's head on over here. And I was thinking then, you know, this game came out in what, 2015? It's been, you know, it's been played to death on YouTube, on, you know, series after series. You can get hundreds of walkthroughs and let's plays. But I kind of, actually I will farm these for their vials. I kind of don't mind, like I've said in the past, I'm not necessarily doing this for the views and stuff like that. I'm just doing it more because it's something that I enjoy. And I thought, hey, if I'm going to play these games again, why don't I do it while people can watch? Do you have a tail? Or is that a poo-poo? So, we're a lot stronger now. It looked like they had a little bit of a stump where their bum is. Can you turn over for me? Why are you making noises when you're dead? Oh, it's somebody else above us. Okay. Yeah, they've got like a little stumpy tail. That's interesting. But yeah, like I said, I know the market is very saturated when it comes to playthroughs of Bloodborne and Soulsborne games, but like I said, this time I just thought I'd bring you all on my little journey here, and ultimately, it's not going to be so much about the game if people enjoy what I'm doing here. It's going to be more because they like me. I mean, that's probably the case with most YouTube channels. People get connected to the, not just the content per se, but the YouTuber themselves. So I'm hoping I at least have something to offer in that regard. Because I know with me, like, I love Soulsborne, but sorry, I'm just trying. I was going to say I'm concentrating on trying not to die. Not doing too well about it. I love Soulsborne, and I like watching people play it on YouTube and stuff, but I honestly, of all the videos out there, there aren't many that I'd say I've actually enjoy. Like, I watch a select few YouTubers, ultimately. Like, I'm kind of picky with my content, I suppose. Thank you. So I would prefer to have 20 silver bullets here, because this boss can be quite susceptible to parrying. However, I think we'll be okay. Let's see how we do. And also, this guy. So this guy is called Gascoigne. And I always enjoy watching American YouTubers do this boss, because they very often pronounce the name wrong. Like, they'll say, they might even say Gascon, which is close, but it is Gascoigne. Irish name.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Well, well, well. Guess going, old buddy. So, I'm gonna try and go for some parries here. Otherwise, he has some pretty strong attacks, and he's quite sturdy. So you might, you might struggle to actually flinch him at all. There we go. That's what I like to see. Beautiful. So, leveling up skill, I believe, increases the amount of damage you do with visceral attacks too. So that's another reason for me wanting to level up skill in addition to strength.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Get. No. Gascoigne. Spinny. So he's actually using the Hunter's Axe, which is interesting. But he makes it look way cooler than if we tried to use it. Also, his blunderbuss is incredibly annoying. That was too soon. Honestly, I prefer it when you're one-handing. Shit, we got knocked over. That's fine. I might just have to get some good old-fashioned damage in. Because if I can get to the final phase, they're actually probably a bit easier to parry in that situation. Here we go. Are we done? Yeah, okay. So that's actually an AoE there. When they turn into a beast. Oh! I always forget how much they can close the gap. Oh, shit. Now, I do know about the music box, guys. I do know. But I'll explain that afterwards. There we go. No! Terrible. I'm trying to get some preemptive shots in. Unlock, please. Oh, shit. Fucking graves. Got 3 bullets. Do a jumpy. And that's the end. GG. Well, who's all over the shop now, eh? Gascoigne. There we go, we did it. So the music box, I know about it, I know. So if you use the music box during that fight, you can actually stun the boss, okay? Now the reason for that is because that was the girl's daddy. That was her dear little daddy. Now, one of the reasons I don't use a music box, and if you spam it, I want to say you probably only use it 2 or 3 times, okay? So it can give you a window of opportunity to get some damage in. I'd probably recommend saving it for that final beast phase of the fight, if you can. But honestly, otherwise, I find I've always had mixed results if I've tried to rely on the music box in the past. Maybe for a newer player, it's probably, it might be a good idea. But otherwise, I'd say try and just, be smart with your gun, try and get some parries in, just watch out for the combos and stuff. I know I got hit a few times and bashed into some graves, but otherwise that went pretty well, I think, considering I used to die on this boss consistently every time. But yeah, if you are going to use a music box, use it for the beast phase, I'd say. Now, we weren't just looking for Daddy, we were looking for Mummy. There's Mummy. Red jeweled brooch. Big and beautiful, you won't miss it. Well, like I said, she's not going to miss it either now. So we got the big red brooch. brooch. Now you've got to be careful with this because it is a quest item. However, if you actually use it in your inventory, you will crush it and turn it into a blood gem. Now that's all fine and dandy, but you will not be able to continue with the girl's quest if you do. Okay. A woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter, used to change into a drop-up blood gem that fortifies any weapon. With the proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. Okay. Now, let me just unlock the next little area here, because we'll be going back to Yharnam in a second anyway. So, there's a few more things I want to do, including talking to the little girl to, unfortunately, you know, break the horrific news to her and scar her for life. Okay. Now, we're going up to our next section of Yharnam up here, and we're gonna meet a pretty cool NPC as well. At least I think. The Bergenweth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. Keeps our lost master from us. Interesting. Okay. And don't forget this, because this is quite important. Blood gem workshop too. So that is how you will add blood gems to your weapons. So each weapon has a slot, or 3 slots I should say, unless it's a gun, and you can put blood gems into them to make them stronger. Now, welcome to this here Erden Chapel. Ah. Got a glimpse of a dude there in the corner. Cathedral Ward. And we have this delightful looking person here. So this is called the Blind Beggar. Considering you're blind, you're very fixated on me. Also, what is around your neck? Is it some sort of necklace? Oh, wait, because he's blind, it's probably where people put money in as charity. Kind of looks like the, what's it called? Kind of reminds me of the ocarina, one of the ocarina symbols from, one of the symbols from Ocarina of Time, that's it, that's what I was trying to say. The blue sapphire one from Zora's Domain. Anyway, sorry, getting sidetracked. Hello, you must be an hunter.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk.
Oh, I bet you have.
These hunts of everyone all locked up inside. Waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know. Since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk. The stench of blood. The snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
You mean this incense? Yeah, I always do. I always do this when I talk to this guy. I mean, I just can't. You can't help it, can you? Well, so that's what you're hiding under that cloak. Okay, so, like I said, we need to pop back to Yharnam, to Central Yharnam. Also, we only got like 4k blood echoes from Gascoigne. That's pretty pathetic, honestly. But I believe you can go and buy Gascoigne's set now from the insight bath up there. The doll is not here. She does wander about sometimes. Is she up here? Yeah, there she is. Hello, my sweetheart.
Welcome home. What is it you... Very well, let me...
We can get one level. Give me some more vit. Actually, no, sorry, skill. Do I want skill? Yeah, it's fine. Oh. Okay, anything else from Gammon?
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion.
Well, maybe not anymore, my dear Gammon, because this game came out a few years ago now. He's talking about the Chalice dungeons, because, I mean, I think the primary draw to these things was being able to play with, you know, other people online, in, like, co-op. But like I said, you know, not many people play this game anymore, so you'd probably be hard-pressed to find anyone, unless you have a real-life friend that you can play with. But, you know, we should all be so lucky. Anyways, let's start off with the sick room here, because there'll be new dialogue behind this door up in the clinic. Now that we've defeated Gascoigne.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness.
Your face.
You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yusefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
Okay. Sounds a little bit weird to me. She's, I don't know, she's kind of changed her tune. But we'll have to see about that later. Anyway, I don't think you can get any more blood vials from her now. Okay, so where am I going to next? Oh, hello. We do need to talk to Gilbert again. Then we got the little girl and the old lady. When I say the old lady, I mean the woman that was in the window where the dog was barking. So let's start off with Gilbert. If he's still with us.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I take this,
Lame sprayer.
I make no use of it, but perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
I'm sure you can, except to me, Gilbert, that sounds a bit like a smoker's cough to me. And you just gave me a glorified lighter, so I wonder if it really is a scourge of beasts. Anyways, where am I going? We can go to the old lady from here. Excuse me. Oh. And do you know what? I will take out these trolls again because it's always good to keep on top of your blood vials, because at some point in the game you probably will run out. 2 at once isn't fantastic. Shit. Who's coming next? Shit. Well, I've already used a blood vial. Honestly, I thought I'd be attacking one at a time here, but it doesn't quite seem to be the case. Okay. Well... Oh, of course. I broke even because one of them dropped coins. Well. Oh well. Echoes, I guess. Right, watch out for doggies. Hello. 1 hit KO now. Oh. Excuse you. Triple kill. Nice. Do you know what I'm thinking as well? I wonder if the dialogue of the NPCs behind the doors have changed at all. I might go check. Okay. Right then, you old witch.
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hunters got off your asses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not?
So, we now have 2 options. Erden Chapel, Yusefka's Clinic. I would highly recommend that you don't send anybody to Yusefka's Clinic, okay? Apart from one NPC a bit later in the game. If you do that, bad things will happen to them, okay? You might even fail their associated quest lines. So, Erden Chapel.
Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
I will, my dear. Starting with you, I think. Okay, so we got the little gal. Quickest way to her will be through here. Yeah. I might just run past everything, we'll see. I mean, I'll take out that guy, obviously. Right, I'll take out this dude, because they're right next to me. Well, we ended up getting some blood vials. It's a damn curse! Okay. Across the bridge. Then we got to get to that ladder. I'll take you out. You know, the gunners are probably my least favourite of the Yarnamites. They tend to be the most annoying, for kind of obvious reasons. And the fact that they can reload their muskets in like 2 seconds. Right, back to the girl. I think Eileen has moved on from this point, so Eileen won't be in her spot anymore, which was over there where that reflection is. Always confuses me because it looks like an item, doesn't it? It's just a reflection in the in a puddle. It really does look like it though, because she was stood there, so it looks like they've left an item, or she's left an item, sorry, where she was stood. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was even getting tempted then to go look, but oh, good swing. Let's try. Oh, rubbish. I don't need coins. They're your prism stones, by the way. And do you know what? I can also tell things have got a little bit more dusk here, a bit darker. So after defeating Gascoigne, time has shifted slightly. Right, my dear. Just don't shoot the messenger, okay?
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
Dear. I mean, they say ignorance is bliss, don't they? But we have quests to do.
Mr. Hunter, was it really her? Mummy? Mummy? Don't leave me alone.
I mean, I could escort you to Erdon Chapel, maybe? No? Oh, okay. Well, I am the Joker. I'm meant to be a douche. So what I'm going to do here, actually, is, people... I'm going to exit out. Okay? Because I want things to continue without us having to sort of go back to the Hunter stream or anything. Okay, and the reason is we're going to go back down into the sewers, and also the window might look a little bit different here when we come back in, where the girl was. Okay, so you can kind of see inside now, but the light's off. Okay, which is perhaps a little bit alarming. So we're now going to go into the sewers to see if we can find out what's happened to the little girl. You already know, don't you? You already know. You already know. Might as well kill these douchebags. Oh, that was naughty. I had a good opportunity then to get some collateral damage in, but you ruined it. No, you bitch. These guys have very wide swings. Ah, what a difference a day makes. That's... Whoa! This is rare for them to drop that many blood vials in one go. Not complaining. Right, screw these guys. I'll go straight for the pig. Okay, now you die. Now you straight up just die. No, no. Okay. Right. Remember the trick. Run all the way past the PEGI. Otherwise they would charge and hurt you very much. And then check if their colon is up to scratch. Now, pick up an item. So we picked up one, but there's another one. We get a red messenger ribbon. Let's take a look. Let's scar everyone. Red ribbon that messengers are oddly fond of. The thick, pungent red was drawn from the organs of some unfortunate victim. A strange choice indeed, but perhaps for messengers, wearing this accessory constitutes a form of mourning. So, that pig. Oh, by the way, this is a bottomless pit. You will die if you go down there. That pig, I'm just going to say it, ate the little girl. Okay? So the girl was so dismayed by the death of her parents that she fled her house. One can assume that either she was... You've really perfected that boulder now, haven't you? How? One could assume that she was either... Sorry, I'm just... Right, this fucking douchebag. Come here. One can surmise that she was either making her way to Erden Chapel, because that's kind of the route here, okay? Or maybe she was even making the way to the parents' corpses. Or at least the mum's corpse. Shit. Fuck. Or maybe it was just the case that she kind of, you know, lost the will to live. So she kind of knew she was putting herself in a perilous situation. But, you know, she didn't care, or she wasn't thinking straight, and so she ended up getting gobbled up by the pig. Also, I did forget to mention with Gascoigne, with Father Gascoigne, so there are two implications here. Okay, there's lots of dead bodies, right? Gascoigne was a hunter. Okay. Now, how did his wife Viola die? Well, either she was killed by this group of Yarnamites here who had become insatiable for blood, or, and this is probably the more likely situation here, or I think Gascoigne killed his own wife. Okay, because he was obviously having some issues, and we heard from the girl herself. She said, "Oh, mummy usually takes the music box because that's when daddy. Otherwise, daddy forgets us." So that in itself was a little bit worrying. That piece of information. So it seems on this occasion the mum forgot to take the music box, so she wasn't able to calm her husband, and as a result, he fucking, you know, shredded her to bits. And then maybe upon the realization of what he'd done, he went insane, and then he started killing everyone else down here. That's why there's a huge pile of bodies. That would be my guess. Okay. And then unfortunately the little girl was left as an orphan as a result. So I mean, we probably did her a favour at least by taking out the dad, I guess. So he couldn't hurt anyone else. What time am I on here, actually, peeps? Okay, we've hit an hour, but I'm just going to see if Granny's here. Let's see if Granny's here. Granny's here. You sour old cow, come on.
No, no. I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yarnum's in is all your fault. Stupidity outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type.
Okay, so she's gone from asking us hunters, including me, to clean up the streets, to now blaming me for the scourge that befalls Yarnum, and she's blaming outsiders' blood, which has tainted their good blood. But I think she's entirely incorrect, and she's just a raving old coot. Anyways, let's talk to a blind boy. He'll probably be happy.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
I am.
If you find any saints of art, send them a note.
Okay. Now, like I said, there's one more thing. Excuse me, one more thing I wanted to do. I just wanted to check the other doorways to see if any of the dialogue has changed now that we've taken out Gascoigne, because that was kind of our first turning point in the game. So I'll just go onto that main street where all the dudes are patrolling, see if they have anything else to say. I think I'll just drop down here. Anything new from you?
Are you that outside? Well, sorry, but I don't want trot along.
Okay, nothing new from these guys at the moment. But we'll see if that changes a little bit later on. Otherwise, I think that's it for this episode. Let me just get back to the lantern. Might as well take out these dudes. Thank you. Okie dokie, what do we need? Does it actually tell you what you need to level up in this game? Blood Echoes, level 21. No, it actually doesn't. Okay. That was a nice quality of life change they introduced to later titles. And let's say I'm already kind of getting used to the 30 FPS here. It's not too bad, it's not too bad. Anyways, guys, next episode we'll start exploring a little bit of Cathedral Ward. We do need to save up for that Hunter's Emblem too, which is 10,000. There is a way around it. But I'm going to get it for, you know, story completion purposes, etc., etc. But also, I might want to check out this old Yarnum place too in the next episode. So I'll see you then, and in the meantime, stay safe. Catch you on the next episode. Bye.